It's the final countdown. Baby, it's the final countdown. Something get ready to go down. I don't know. But we finna see. I keep hearing that song. It's the final countdown. Okay, something's going down. Slitty in the city. We don't know. Something's going down. Could be seeing 3, 2, 1. This is a collective message. Okay. It's the final countdown. Mother of nine. Good energy. Nonetheless, 4 or 6. 40. And the reverse. Something about fate pertaining to somebody's independence, emotional independence. Okay, let's see. Welcome in, welcome in. This is a collective message. Okay. I think we're gonna do numerology today. Let's start off with those. Or when we do the zodiac signs, I'll do numerology. Magic on the flow. This feels like somebody's manifestation is coming through. Divine feminine energy. Conception. Okay. Somebody's manifestation is actualizing. It's the final countdown. It's a countdown getting ready to happen. Oh my. There's most definitely a countdown happening. We have the railroad bill with the 8 of nines and the ace of baskets. Okay. So it's something about, most definitely something about somebody's independence. It's definitely something significant about continuing to push on. Okay. And also wish fulfillments, blessings, things of that nature. 86 in the reverse to the, okay. Somebody couldn't stop some sort of communication from coming in, or bad communication. Let's get into this, because I wasn't going to start with this, but I guess we can. Yeah, we'll get into these later, because I definitely want to do them. Let's put this over here. It's a countdown. It's the final countdown. Oh, could y'all go? Okay. Okay. Could y'all please tap and share this live? It really helps get the video, the live out to the rest of the collective. Might have to turn that down. Something exciting, something very exciting is getting ready to happen. So we have Railroad Bill here. It says, when Railroad Bill turns up, you're being encouraged to increase your efforts to ensure victory. It's a reminder that, hold on, I gotta turn his TV down. Okay, we're back. Is this... What's going on here? So, it says you're being asked to increase your efforts to ensure victory. It's a reminder that the characteristics that are required to win are confidence, determination, discipline, persistence, and assertiveness. I do feel like this is the energy that the collective is in, okay? If you're not necessarily fully in this energy, embodying this energy, you are stepping into this energy, okay? Now is the time to adopt the take no prisoners attitude towards anybody or anything that attempts to get in your way. If you're not aggressive or ambitious by nature, then this card is a warning that you must toughen up or risk losing everything that you've worked so hard for. Okay? Okay, I'm just going to read this one. It says, get rid of people or situations that are distracting you from your mission now. So you could be getting synchronicity signs or messages from your ancestors letting you know to release certain things, distractions, okay? Even if these aren't people, this is habits, places, things. You're being asked to release or let go of distractions. You have to have focus and intentional energy in order to manifest, in order to create and cultivate a manifestation in real time. Okay, so we have the 8 of Knives here. It says, believing in yourself again, empowered thinking, the removal of obstacles. What did I just say? Distractions. So if you're somebody who's just stepping into this energy, you're stepping into also the energy of removing distractions for yourself. If you're somebody who's already fully embodying this energy, you have removed all obstacles from your way. Escape from bondage, equitable, being productive, a much-needed release, ceasing to be your own worst enemy, liberating oneself from a victim mentality, renewed hope, and finding a way out of a predicament. That's what this countdown is. It's like, it's the energy of like Spirit saying like, you really, it's only a matter of time. It's the final countdown. It's like you've removed all the obstacles. It's literally the final countdown. So we have the Ace of Baskets here. This is coming out with the energy of compassion, emotional renewal, having a sense of peace, falling in love, conception, new relationships, happiness, messages in water, abundance, empathy, intuition, feeling refreshed, spiritual people, and healing old wounds. So what's definitely sticking out to me here is confirmation, healing old wounds. So somebody's been healing old wounds, okay? Like, it's not like these things aren't a part of who you are or who you were, because our experiences shape us, okay? But these wounds have been healed. It's like, I can't remember who said this. It's something about like there's no scab. It's like after you heal from a C-section or if you're not like a woman who healed from a C-section or knows what that's like, then it's like say you have surgery, or most like let's think of surgery, okay? Let's use surgery for example. When you heal, okay, there's going to be some sort of wound, some sort of scab there. There's no longer a scab, there's just your scar, okay? And the scar doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's just a representation of something that you've been through. So somebody's healed wounds, okay? Ten of six. Okay. Something's being exposed, okay? And it's this 10 of 6 energy. Let's hop into that. Love this. This is a really good energy. This is very like high vibrational energy. This is very good energy actually. Okay. So it says this is the Sun card, so Big Mama. That's definitely something being exposed. And then the 10 of 6. Thank you for tapping the screen. Welcome in. Okay, so we have lows being lifted, knowing when to ask for help, learning to delegate responsibilities, focusing more on self-care, and taking a day off. And that's definitely this energy that you're stepping into, okay? This feels like, what is this called? It's like, it's understanding your needs and taking them like according to when you need them, okay? This is like structure. I'm trying to find the word. There's a specific word for this energy, but it's like somebody's finding structure in their life. Even though you could be somebody who carries a lot of weight or has a lot of responsibilities, you're finding a flow in this, okay? You found your flow in this, okay? So it's like somebody's responsibilities are no longer overwhelming them. There's a process that you use now. You have structure, you have discipline. Okay. Okay. So we have the Ace of Knives in the reverse. We have Paw here, and then we have the Two of Sticks. So there was some sort of decision that had to be made, and this feels like pertaining to, with the Moon here, this gives me like illusions. And then also Ace of Swords in the reverse is obviously lies. So there's something about some sort of lies and illusions that were being set up. Let's see. As you should. It's gonna hit the reset button, make you feel much better. Okay, so it says, when Paw appears, you're being asked to consider that you might not know everything there is to know about the situation at hand. Not only that, but the details are possibly being purposefully hidden from you. Most likely there's no concrete proof that you're being deceived, but undoubtedly you sense something is wrong. Paul may also be trying to tell you that sometimes you must seek truths that have been intentionally veiled and obscured by darkness to protect them. Everyone knows the most valuable and precious things are kept out of reach from casual browsers or lazy thieves who don't want to do the work to attain them for themselves. This is why our money, jewels, and other precious things are kept in boxes, vaults, and other. So something has been intentionally hidden from you, from someone or this feels like a person. trying to intentionally deceive you about something. Like, fucking idiot. Secure inconspicuous locations. Secure inconspicuous locations where they will be safe. So it is with certain knowledge as well. Another meaning of PAW could be highlighting a necessity to get treatment for anxieties and depressions, or to face your fears. Seek clarity. If you receive PAW, consider the following. You might be being deceived by someone. You are in danger of delusional thinking. You know you have some inner demons you are ready to face. Are you ready to face them? Whatever or whoever is getting on your nerves has to go. So this feels like an energy of somebody in the collective, somebody who could be connected to the collective. You have an inkling, an intuition, a feeling about this person that's off. You might not can necessarily see it like for your like face value. So looking at this person, you might not necessarily be able to see what it is they're trying to deceive you about, or what it is they are deceiving you about. But you're having this intuitive feeling that you know something is not right about this person. They could not be a good person, period. And you could even be lying to yourself about how you feel about this person. It says self-deception is ultimately self-destruction. Okay? So don't gaslight yourself. If you have this feeling, then it's best to go with your intuition. Even if your mind and your heart cannot make sense of something, it's always best to listen to your intuition. Okay? I'm on to something because my nose is itching. Okay? Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Knives. So it says inappropriate speech. The thought police. Oh. It says clouded judgment, psychological operations, self-mutilation, excessive force, inability to concentrate, domineering people, bullies, excessive force, inability to concentrate, domineering people, bullies, memory loss, being indecisive, getting cursed out, problems with the law, getting cut off, lack of ideas, and stupid people. Man, I don't even, this isn't coming up as one somebody. That's what's making me feel like this could even be a couple of people. This could be a couple of different people for you, collective. So take it how it resonates. But you're definitely being asked to not gaslight yourself into believing something to not be something else, when you intuitively have a feeling that you know this person is not right, these people are not right, with the information that I'm being given doesn't feel right. Something is off. It does not feel right, and you need to acknowledge that, and you need to listen to that, because that is a part of your gifts. Use your discernment. Okay? Something don't feel right. Something does not feel right, and somebody is trying to gaslight you into thinking you're crazy because you're telling or even feeling like that. Like, the thought police is really another thing that stuck out. Like, you could even say, I think this, or I think that, or you're telling somebody you think this and you think that, and they're trying to make it seem like what you're thinking is just too off. Thank you for the heart meat. They're trying to make it seem like what you're thinking is too off, it's way off, it don't make sense. They're gaslighting you, okay? Because somebody is intentionally trying to deceive you about something. They're keeping something. There's a bigger plot to the picture, and that's what you're not seeing. They're not even trying to give you a piece of what is going on, and that's why this gaslighting is happening. This person is involved in whatever this larger scale of whatever this is. They're hiding from you. So listen to your intuition, use your discernment. If you're having a feeling that somebody, something, or somewhere is off, and you're having like the urge, the feeling, the intuition to leave. Especially if it's a place. If you have like a deafening feeling to leave a place at a certain time, leave, because that's your warning. Something is getting ready to come, and you're gonna be in that same place if you don't leave. That's what this feeling is about. It's like I don't know if anybody's ever walked outside or at night, and you can feel when something is not right. You can feel when somebody is following you before you even know that they're following you. That's what this feeling is. You intuitively know something before you actually know it. Okay, somebody has the gift of knowing. You don't need proof to leave. Whoever is trying to convince you that you need proof of something to leave, that's a fuck ass lie. Don't listen to that shit, and they're actually lying to you because they're keeping something from you. That's fishy in itself. Why do you feel like, if I feel like I can't trust you, then that means I don't need to be in a relationship with you. I don't need proof that I can't trust you. I feel like I cannot trust you, so you cannot be trusted. That's it. I don't have to prove to nobody what I know or what I feel. So that's what this decision is about. We have the 2 of 6 here. Thank you for the heart puff. I'm sorry. And the heart me. Yeah. Stop even talking to these people about gifts that they don't even listen to for themselves. Yeah. Follow your intuition. Always. Okay, it says partnerships, planning for the future, speaking your mind, progress, new inventions, ambition, being unafraid to go against the grain. Ambition, being unafraid to go against the grain. Spirit is guiding. That's why you're having this nudge. That's why you're having these thoughts. You're being guided to go against the grain intentionally. Because if you go in the direction that they want you to, it's just like a part of I keep feeling like this is a part of a bigger plan. Somebody has a bigger plan, and it's not for your highest good. It's not to help you. This is gonna hurt you in the end. Okay? Somebody's being selfish. They're thinking of themselves, and they're using you, essentially. Like being unafraid to go against the grain, deciding to travel or move overseas, and the power to persuade and influence people. Okay? Yes. Somebody has multiple gifts. You also could have a really you could be good at speaking. And so if you were to like figure out what this is, you would be able to convince people to not do this. And that's what somebody does not want you to do. Convince people to not do what it is that they're doing, because some people may be even partaking in whatever this shit is because they believe something that somebody else is telling them. So if you were to figure out what it is, if you were to figure out whatever this is, they don't want you to know, and you were to make sense of it and make sense of it for other people, then it would fuck up their entire plan. That's really what this is. Somebody has the gift of speaking, the gift of gab, and also a gift of knowing. Okay, Black Hermit. Actually, that's the last one I'm going to take from this. So we can pull some zodiac signs. Somebody nervous. Someone is nervous. And they could be nervous that you're going to find out whatever this is. And they could be nervous that you're going to find out whatever this is. That's why they're gaslighting you. Or trying to, at least. I don't believe it's working. Okay, you're being challenged to make what you desire manifest. The difference between a dream and a goal, somebody does not want you to, this is what I mean. When I say it's the final countdown and you've removed all of these obstacles out of your way, somebody is trying to like pull the wool over your eyes so they can place another obstacle in your way, and you not listening to your intuition wouldn't assist them in placing this obstacle in your way. Okay, the difference between a dream and a goal is a plan. So make sure you have a clear one. It's key that you know exactly why each step is necessary to obtain your objective. If you do not, you might be tempted to take shortcuts and find yourself cut short instead. Competent magicians and hoodoo practitioners dazzle others with the results they obtain. But the audience and the clients rarely, if ever, are around to witness the amount of preparation that is necessary. Okay, there's some sort of preparation that you're going through. There's a process of preparing yourself for some sort of elevation. Okay, that is necessary to accomplish a task. The power of creation exists within a focused and methodical mind that is aware of itself. Okay, so be aware of your thoughts and your mindset. Okay, don't go against your intuition. That's all I'm saying. Somebody is really being pushed to try to go against their intuition because other people are kind of trying to tell them it sounds crazy or it doesn't make sense. And how are you going to do something if something doesn't make sense? It don't have to make sense to them. It has to make sense to you. Trust that you know how to make the best decisions for yourself. You don't need all of the pieces of let me tell you something. If you think a nigga, excuse my language, if you think a man's cheating on you and you have dreams and you're having intuitive feelings but you have no proof, are you going to sit there and wait to find out that he's cheating on you, or are you going to trust the fact that you know what's best for you and you know what's going on? Your body is moving different. Everything is different. Are you going to wait for what? To find out? You're going to wait for the proof, or are you going to listen to what your spirit is telling you? Somebody's being asked to trust their gifts, to trust their spirit, to trust their intuition, which is actually God speaking to you directly to your spirit. How committed to him, her, this or that? How committed are you to him, her, this or that? If there's a will, then there's a way. What are you creating, manifesting / permitting right now? Do you really want that? So you're definitely being asked to evaluate the route that you're trying to take or getting ready to take. Because somebody could be moving based off of more of logic. Confirmation. Somebody's moving based off of more of logic. Excuse me. But you're being asked not to do that. I know it sounds crazy because I'm one of those people who are very logical. But when you're being asked specifically not to lean on your own logic, that means you don't have the understanding for what's going on. That means things are bigger than what your eyes can see. And so you're being asked to listen to your intuition, which is God speaking to your spirit directly for a reason. A reason. Is there anything else with it? I'm getting ready to close this sign. Okay, let's see. I ask that you give me clear, concise messages from myself and the collective. I ask that any non-negative energies that continue to spend this carefully. Distortions being sent to myself or this collective, you can turn it back to the center immediately and indefinitely. I say. I'm not doing free questions. This is a collective message, though. So if something's being hidden from you, like why or what this girl is doing, you're being asked to listen to your intuition when it comes to that, for sure. I'm gonna be honest, there's something that you don't see. And it's a reason, because they're intentionally hiding it. They're intentionally causing confusion. Something feels like somebody's trying to siphon somebody's energy, specifically whoever Toad is. Because because I just touched your energy. If we're going to be honest. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passions and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as the physical world. So, root chakra energy. Something's being hidden pertaining to your root chakra. We have synergy here. Emergence. Something's getting ready to come out. Confirmation. Something's getting ready to like burst through, come out. Okay, the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance to the not so obvious. Okay, the never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. You excited, y'all? It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that the new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to the earth. So yeah, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors are asking you to listen to your intuition in this time, because you're co-creating something with divine, and there's things that you cannot see. Okay? So this is this lean not on your own understanding energy. Definitely feels like this. Alchemy, I bet you. Alchemy. Okay? So somebody is being asked to alchemize some negative energy, transmute this energy into positive energy, use it, use it as fuel to co-create, okay? To create, to birth. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of magic that we hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform miracles of transmutation. Okay? So somebody's literally performing miracles. This somebody is definitely trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes. It's like a switcheroo, a swapperoo. It's something about somebody trying to use your energy against you without getting you to self-sabotage. So it's like they are doing it, but it's not by technically, it is technically by using you. So it's two parts to this. There's something about self-sabotage, and then there's the bigger part of the plan. Okay? Communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through the heart. Okay? The center of our truth, to stay in flow of source and balance changes. You're being asked to listen to your heart's desires as well as your intuition. Okay? You're being asked to convene with your council, with your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides, God. You're being asked to listen to higher knowledge right now. It's because somebody's just being a little too logical. Okay? You gotta step out of that logical thinking and lean not on your own understanding. Okay? Miracle. And that's how you're going to create this miracle. That's how you're going to co-create this miracle with the divine. Okay? The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief in anything being possible. Okay? So somebody feels like they know somebody really well, and that somebody just thinks they know someone too well, because there's different seasons and different sides of everyone, first of all. So you may know this person in a lot of different seasons and a lot of different sides, but again, there's something that you're not seeing. Somebody is being deceitful to you. Delight. So the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke. Somebody's being asked to find joy in accepting who they are. Passion. And the things they're passionate about. Excuse me. Thank you. Something about communicating your passions. Confirmation. It's something about somebody's throat chakra as well. somebody's got to understand the activation that they're going through. Okay, the frequency of passion. This feels like a root chakra activation and sacral chakra. If you ask me, there's a lot of orange and a lot of red. You could be wearing orange and red. Or those colors just could be significant. Okay, the amount of orange and red up here is not even funny. I'm not lying to y'all. It's real. Okay, lots of that. Lots of sacral and root chakra energy going on. Some zodiac signs and some moonology cards in a second. Authority in the reverse. Somebody doesn't understand their power, especially their power to communicate. Again, somebody has two gifts: the gift of knowing and the gift of like gap communication. Like somebody can truly, like somebody's truly influential with their words. Somebody even find joy and passion in communicating with others. Anything else here? I gotta grab my book because every time I get this deck, I end up having to use my book. We have Virgo energy here, Sagittarius energy. Okay, we have a Leo and a Libra. Fire. So somebody, again, very passionate about creating this thing. So creating this miracle with the divine. Okay. We have Virgo energy here. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. You could be a high vibrational Virgo, but there is one who is lying. That's what this Virgo fell on top of this Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, somebody is being deceitful. Okay, we have a Cancer here. Somebody's struggling to choose the right thing to do to create joy and fulfill their passions. Okay, Uranus energy here in the reverse. Give me a second. Thank you for tapping the screen. And for all the gifts, y'all. I'm kind of a little zoned in right now. Okay. So, Uranus in the reverse. Innovation, individuality, rebellion, and change. Somebody's upset. Two people are very upset that they're struggling to do this for themselves, to step into this like innovation energy, this individuality energy, rebellion energy, like truly being authentically themselves. Or there could also be this sudden change that is hitting these two people. It may not feel the best, but it's necessary. like, girl, Pluto in the reverse. Okay, transformation, power, death, and rebirth, subconscious. Yeah, somebody's this feels like a tower. If I'm gonna be honest, somebody's struggling to like accept a tower that they're going through, and this is what's causing a death. This is like an ego death of two people. Two people are going through an ego death, and it's upsetting them. Water in the reverse. So whatever the fuck somebody was doing with some water, it's not working. Leo energy, sun energy, something's being exposed for sure. But there's a Leo here. Somebody could just be used to not having a mind of their own, like always having other people tell them what to do. It's like someone else was holding somebody else's confidence. Like they're only confident if this person is this, or this person says this, or this feels like, what is it called? Validation. Somebody's having an ego death because someone is no longer validating them. This is Libra in the reverse, but this is giving me like injustice energy. Like, so somebody's no longer validating them pertaining to injustice. I got a Leo moon. Okay, period. Take it how it resonates, y'all. It's not gonna resonate the same for everyone. Moon. So there was some sort of, okay, so somebody's no longer invalidating somebody's injustice because there were some lies that have been exposed. Some lies have been exposed. Illusions, like this, something about illusions, okay? Illusions, delusions, lies. My nose is itching. Anything else? Saturn in the reverse. So somebody's not getting a return on something because of some lies. It feels like this Leo energy. So somebody thought someone was telling the truth, and in reality they were fucking lying. With this Venus energy, somebody was lying about love. Bitch, what? Venus energy, love, beauty, harmony, relationships, and values. Someone's lying about their love life or their relationships or love, period. Could even be how much they love this Leo energy. Like somebody's just not getting a return on something because of their lies, because of the illusions, okay, because of the injustice energy of it all. And their values, like somebody was validating this person based off of their own values, and when somebody realized that their values and this person's values does not align, then it caused like a slip in energy. Like these people just don't agree anymore. Earth in the reverse. Somebody's just not able to like create something. And this is low vibrational Pisces again. Like somebody is toxic as fuck. Like this is not even funny. It was a low vibrational Pisces that was passionate about bringing something like, I keep saying real life because a lot of the things that we see or I speak about here is in the 5D, in the spiritual, in the ethers. So something about the 3D, somebody was passionate about having this shit be exposed or come through in the 3D, and when it did not or is not, it's like some sort of communication with this air energy. When it did not or is not, it's like upsetting somebody. Mars in the reverse, action in the reverse, Sagittarius here. Aries. There's an Aries here. This doesn't feel like a low vibrational Aries, however. I mean, it came out in the upright. But it's just because confirmation, somebody's moving in alignment. So, this is a low vibrational Libra. Somebody does not want me to say this shit. I'm hearing that song, this train gonna keep on rolling. I don't know the lyrics. It's just this train gonna keep on rolling. Mercury in the reverse. On top of this Pisces in the reverse, let's see what this Pisces is upset about. Communication, intellect, learning, logic. Okay, so somebody's upset that they're not getting the, or developing or learning. Somebody's upset that they're not developing as fast as you. Like it's some sort of fucking competition or something. Like what the fuck? It's the dumbest shit ever. The shit that people get upset about is the dumbest shit ever. I don't fucking understand. Communication, Aries. So somebody communicated something to this Aries. There was some sort of communication. A low vibrational ass Sagittarius and a Taurus. Okay? There was some sort of communication between these two people. They're trying to hold somebody back. Somebody's lying to somebody's fucking face. Or trying to. They don't want somebody to use their intuition. They don't want somebody to listen to their gut feeling. Idiots. Fucking idiots. Sun. This is what's being exposed. Mars in the reverse. Somebody's not taking action based off of something that's been exposed. Okay? Mars energy is actions, passions, drive, aggression. Something about a Taurus not even being able to take action. Okay? Like this Taurus energy in the rebirth, this low vibrational ass Taurus is not even able to take any sort of action. And that's why somebody's like hiding something from somebody. It's the Sag, man. Sagittarius is also in the reverse, so both of these energies are low vibration. And they're being exposed for like communicating to somebody. This was a lie though. Whatever they're telling somebody is a lie. They're gaslighting somebody, and it's like it's because they can't take action and they can't do something, so they're trying to get somebody to fuck themselves up for them. They may not even like this person. I feel like this Sagittarius and this Taurus doesn't even like this Aries, but they're trying to get them to self-sabotage so that they can fuck themselves up because they can't take action against this person. They can't do something. Somebody can't do something. Aquarius energy coming out on the fence. So somebody who's an Aquarius, I put it in the upright. So Aquarius energy may end up exposing the. Okay, so these two cannot do so. Okay, the Sagittarius and this Taurus and this low vibrational Sagittarius and this Taurus can't do something because of an Aquarius. Okay, this Aquarius will expose something about them if they do something. There you go. There you go. I feel like I'm decoding something. I mean, I know I am, but is it accurate? I think they said that is all, honey. Woo! I was all the way tapped in there. Thank you for the confirming to me that it resonates for y'all. Oh, I'm getting better with those cards. I like those. I'm starting to like these cards. I mean, I always like them because I like the images of them, but I used to feel like it was a lot of work to read them, and it would take away from me just using my intuition to read them, but now it's kind of starting to flow. Because it's like you have to like understand and decode them, and it's like I'm starting to understand the cards more, so it's less decoding and more explaining, leaving more room for my intuition. Put it like that. If anybody here is a reader, you understand that. It's like when you first learn in tarot. So this fell on top of the Aries. Your commitment is being tested, okay? So Aries energy, your commitment is being tested. A new start is coming. You have a new moon. So somebody's manifestations are getting ready to actualize in the 3D, and somebody's commitment is being tested. You're being asked to listen to your intuition so that this new beginning can come in. But it's obviously this big, you see how this looks like? It's like an eclipse over the moon. I'm pretty sure it is. But no, this is just new moon. But this looks like to me an eclipse over the moon. It's like spirit is completely, I don't even think spirit is fully hiding this from you, but something is being completely hidden from you, and you're being asked to listen to your intuition. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. Taurus energy. That fell on top of this low vibrational Taurus energy, as well as this Aquarius. So there's Aquarius here and a Taurus that needs practical planning when it comes to their dreams. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. You okay? Don't bite me, please. You sound good. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. To take Virgo, new moon, Virgo and new moon, and then it says confidence is your key to success. This fell over here is your key to success. This fell over here on top of this Pisces energy, this low vibrational Pisces, and this here on top of this Pisces energy, this low vibrational Pisces, and this confidence. Your key to success fell on top of the Aries. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have look at the bigger picture. This Sagittarius energy maybe needs to take a look at the bigger picture, because this is a full moon in Sagittarius. I heard 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. Somebody can level up, okay? Don't let your pride get in the way. Leo energy with this Sagittarius here. So, and this Virgo. It says don't let pride get in your way, okay? Affirmation, and then we're gonna get out of here. Is there anything else here? on top of this, Pisces, you're very close to achieving your goal. On top of this, Aries, as well. So it feels like there's a low vibrational Pisces is getting ready to, they're trying to expose something, and they're going to expose something. It's just not going to be what they think. And as for this Aries, you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. A win-win outcome, a win-win forecast, a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, that's on top of the Aries here. Okay, Aries getting a lot of advice today, I guess. Maybe you just needed a bit of confirmation, a bit more confirmation today. Aries, Sun, and Venus. Okay, period. Okay. Have faith in your dreams. So there's a low vibrational Pisces who needs to have more faith in their own dreams. Jesus Christ. And a Virgo. This Virgo isn't necessarily coming up low vibrational, and it just feels like it's because they're in alignment to doing what they need to do. Being in alignment doesn't always necessarily mean you're a good person. Let's put that out there. Whoa. Whoa. You can show enough be in alignment to a tower. You can show enough be in alignment to a lie. To, just be in alignment, period. Is there anything else, period? But somebody could really just be trying to stop being a bad person, or being a bad person to other people. I don't know. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Moon. This. Be bold and make the first move. Fell on top of this moon action. Moon. Somebody's being asked to take action. It feels like this Aquarius energy. It says be bold and make the first move. So there's an Aquarius here that's being asked to be bold and make the first move. Take action. Is there anything else? Matrimony connections. That's such a beautiful name. I love that. A time for healing. So it's time for this collective to heal. Especially this Taurus and this Sagittarius energy. Confirmation. These two need to focus on healing. Okay? People need to focus on healing. Show the world the real you. Aquarius energy. So there's an Aquarius being asked to be bold, make the first move, and show the world the real you. Okay? First move and show the world the real you. Okay? Spirit is guiding you to do this. And usually when you're being guided to do something, there's a reward. It's like a reward. Anybody know that video? All the pregnant women, after they have birth, they in the hospital like it's a reward. It's like a reward. Somebody's gonna get a reward. Okay? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So there's a Scorpio here who needs to work through their fears. You don't necessarily have to be a Scorpio. You could be a Leo. You could be a Cancer. You could be an Aquarius. Okay? Could be a Libra. Okay. Bring love into the situation. Aquarius. Listen, Aquarius, it's like a reward. Okay? Bring love into the situation. Somebody brings a lot there's an Aquarius here that holds a lot of power in the situation right now. And if you make the right move, you will be rewarded. That's the energy that I'm getting. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, falling on top of Sagittarius and Taurus. Shit. Okay. It says a fairy climax approaches in Aries. The full moon in Aries. And that's falling on top of the low vibrational. Actually, it's falling on top of the Virgo in this low vibrational Pisces. I swear, I'm just really thinking about how fucking stupid the things are that people get upset about. That's really what that is. And I get it, but I don't get it at the same time, because I understand that water signs in itself, we're emotional. We're very in tune with our emotions. We're most of the times empaths, like empathetic, very like in tune with our emotions. But when you're so in tune with your emotions that you believe that your emotions are above everyone else's, that's when it becomes delusional. That's when it becomes like out of pocket. That's when it becomes idiotic. Somebody needs to take a look at their chart and look at the other things in their chart and try to tap into those energies, okay? Try to tap into some of the other energies in your chart rather than just being a straight up low vibrational Pisces. Let's just be real. Okay, that's all we're gonna take for the signs. As a Scorpio, I concur. Thank you. The fuck? That's how you find balance. Your whole chart can't possibly be water. It can be majority water, but your whole chart can't be that. Okay? Otherwise, you're fucked. Okay? You got a lot of work to do. I say that fucking much. Or it's just the fact that somebody could just be heavily in their shadow side. So somebody needs to conquer their demons, face their fears, maybe? Water signs? Fears, maybe? Water signs? We're gonna get some affirmations. Positive note. Get centered. So Aries, you're being asked to get grounded. I mean collective period, but Aries energy has been very significant today. So when it gets to be too much, whatever it is, he's excited. I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and the tranquil of some corny shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not today. So you're being asked to get centered. Okay, anytime I see this get centered card, that means like you need to go back and reset. Like back to home, reset. You need to be going straight up to the divine. You need to be reading your Bible. You need to be praying. You need to have an entire reset. That's what it feels like, because God should always be the center, and so somebody needs to get centered. It says that's what's going to give you the courage to communicate, because somebody's being asked to communicate. Okay, no one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts, then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Okay? Somebody's being asked to have the courage to get centered. Should be covered. In order to communicate something about inspiration. Communicate their inspiration. Okay, clarity and gratitude. What did I say? It's time to get centered. We're going back to making God the center and giving thanks, gratitude for even the smallest things. Okay, being confident that you're going to succeed, because what is abundance falling in my lap? Abundance falling in my lap. Because God has a own will for your life, His own plan for your life. Okay, and when you understand that it will come to pass, then you will be a little more grateful, okay? Have a little more courage, a little more confidence, have more clarity, okay? So we have gratitude here. Today I am grateful for all of the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things that I can be at least a little grateful for. Like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented the internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to. Using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. Being grateful for the small things. Stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from mental chatter. Okay? And that also getting centered. Reading the Bible, getting centered, praying, those things, they really help quiet the loud negative voices in your mind. Okay? They do. Okay, you should do it every day, because it definitely quiets those little demons. I call them demons. They're just little negative little demons that give you bad doubts and just thoughts of just negativity. You don't need them, okay? Stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet and simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing and bitter ring. Confusion is the devil. Okay? That I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage. And if you're somebody who doesn't read your Bible or pray, I strongly recommend that you do. But even if you're not there yet, we are all other places in our journey. You definitely want to get outside and get grounded and get in tune with nature at the very least. There's a red robin in front of my face. Somebody's ancestors are definitely talking directly to them. Okay? Congratulations, it seems you're due an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. If you feel like you don't deserve it, knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your pie hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. I am Intuitive Lightseer Jade, and this is a safe space for you to heal, okay? I hope that today's message really helped you. Even if you were not able to like, share, or comment on this live here today, I'm grateful that you were here to take this message in. I always ask that you take every message that I deliver back to prayer before incorporating these things into your life, and I hope y'all have an amazing, wonderful day. Because I love you. Bye.